Shahid, fantastic win at Solihull on Saturday. You happy with the team's progress this season? You happy with the current form?
I don't think anybody can be unhappy about what's going on. Not only the players, the results, the supporters. I think the whole experience has been absolutely amazing. And the tour of the duty on Saturday, we took more people than the home support. Absolutely, amazing, really. Fantastic day.
People are getting quite excited naturally. As chairman, are there any nerves setting in with 5 games to go?
Look, we all very excited about the prospect of where we could be. We clearly are punching above our weight where we are, but Gary's got a fantastic team out there, fantastic bunch of players who really gelled together, not only just as players but with the supporters. To be honest, I'm more probably nervous about actually retaining these players because we've got a great bunch of people here. So I'm more really nervous about how quickly we can retain their services really, and keep this nucleus of the team for the next season.
That's clearly one of the most important things going forward. How are the board addressing this?
Well, the board, it's a challenging time for us. All our players are on 44 weeks contract, so come end of season, they're free agents. The board, realises and appreciates what Gary's doing, wants to retain them, the players, and we made a decision that Gary needs now to sign these players during the summer month and for next season. From the players' point of view, you can understand. They've got bills to pay, they've got mortgages, and it's very important for them that they've got something that's actually sustainable. We've given Gary as a board the opportunity to be taking a calculated risk, to saying, look, we want to retain these players, so that there's an opportunity to go and work on. We give them some funds really to go and sign these players. Those funds are something that we never previously budgeted for, but to retain the quality, the good feel factor, the supporters are back. It's a calculated risk, but I think it's something that we realise, and the whole board is completely behind Gary to retain all these player services.
You're constantly looking for investment in the club. You've stated that a number of times. I suppose that puts extra onus on you to bring the money in the initial stage.
Yes, I mean at the moment, to be fair, we brought a number of new board members onto the board who invested. Not only they invested, they're bringing new skill sets, much needed, and time and resources, because we had a limited number of sort of board members. So these new board members come in, invested in there, brought their skill sets in there. We are constantly looking for investments. The new board, the new investors, plus currently the existing board have invested in the football and continue to invest in the football club. But we're also now looking at more investments, and there's a number of us actually now working on identifying new investors in there that are right for the football club. And
I'm sure the fans share the view of wanting to retain the squad, as much of this current squad as possible. What can they do to help?
I think the fans been, fans been absolutely fantastic this year. They've been all along. Even last year, you get 300 people going up to Gateshead on a Tuesday evening. We've got the best fans I've seen anywhere really. I think for us it's more people coming through the turnstile. I think more people buying season tickets. We always sold about 600-700 season tickets. It'd be great this year to get 1,000 season ticket holders at discounted prices at the moment. I think supporting Mark in commercial side, getting more advertising in there into the football club. We want people supporting the cash for shots, the booster budget. Every little helps. and I think that's all I can say really. But more importantly, is actually just the vocal support we get on a Tuesday or a Saturday.
And I think this is fairly self-explanatory. How will this help the club if the club, particularly Gary, are able to retain the players over the summer?
Well, I think everybody realises we've got a great team out there. You know, I think the players relate to the fans. I think the fans relate to the players. I think for Gary, he doesn't want to rebuild a new team again because he wants to keep these guys. A very, very young team. They're learning the trade. You know, but I think for Gary is to make sure that he can keep the majority of these players. It is vital for him to actually not rebuild every year.
Excellent. Thank you, Shahid.
Thank you.